From the moment I saw you, I started to pray. Big prayers and small ones I have sent God's way. I prayed as I held you when you sat in my lap. I prayed while we rocked as you peacefully napped. As you took your first steps and when you started to run, as I pushed you on swing sets or skipped in the sun, I prayed you felt safe, full of joy and content, that when I whispered, I love you, you knew what I meant. Good morning. Hi. So little man woke up at 6:20. So I just breastfed him, changed his diaper, and we just read a little book together. So now I'm going to go to the kitchen. I'll make coffee. I put him in his little chair, and then, oh, are you still tired? I'll make coffee, breakfast, feed our dog and cat, and he will just hang out in his little chair. So, can you say good morning? You gonna smile? All right, mommy's had something to eat and some coffee. He started fussing. He just gets really bored if he's in one place at one time. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him on his play mat for him to do some tummy time. He doesn't love it, honestly. He kind of hates it, but I'm gonna do it close now instead of closer to the time when he's due for a nap, because if I do that, when he's close to a nap, he won't even last 5 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And while I put him on his mat, I just go ahead and brush my teeth, wash my face, kind of do a couple of things for myself. So. Well, tummy time lasted about 2 whole minutes, enough for me to brush my teeth. But I'm gonna just let him calm down. He was fussy, and then put him back on his mat so I can go wash my face. Oh, you little fussy. Let's try this again. Look. Okay, well, normally he loves his play mat and will lay there for like 10 or 15 minutes, but he was just really fussy. So I looked at the time and it's 7:43 and he was up at 6:20. So it's been almost an hour and a half. It's been an hour and 23 minutes. And this child is right on schedule. So that was mommy's fault. I must have just lost track of time when we were in the kitchen, but it's from the time he wakes up and during the day, he's only awake for about 90 minutes and then he's ready for a nap. So you were trying to tell mommy that you were tired. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him down for his morning nap. All right, what I did was I just laid him in his crib, put him in his little swaddle up, and popped his passy in and kind of rocked him with my hand. And it is 7:48 and he is already passed out. So he was clearly ready for his nap. So now I'm about to wash. This is disgusting, but I'm trying to be real. He pooped in the middle of the night on his little jammies. So the only thing that I have found that gets rid of poop stains on clothes is Dawn. And I know there's like so many different things, but I just soak it. I rub it with Dawn, soak it in some warm water with Dawn, and then I throw it into the washing machine and it's clear. He always seems to poop when I put him in white things. I don't know, like, I swear he knows. But since I've been using the Dawn, you can't even tell that he had poop on him, so. And there she is. Come to mama. I went to go wash my face, and holy cow, the bags under my eyes were something serious. So I just did a little under eye concealer and then a little bit of makeup just to make myself feel more awake. And he's still asleep. And usually, like in the past, I've been trying to do a workout during his first nap. And then I realized that I just was feeling like spiritually just not where I needed to be, or just I kind of felt really run down and just tired, and a lot of that is physical as well, just from lack of sleep with a 3-month-old. But also I just realized that I hadn't been doing my quiet time first thing in the morning, and I would try and like squeeze that in later, like do a workout and then squeeze that in later, and I was like, my priorities are jacked up. So I've been instead, during his first nap, I do my quiet time, spend time with Jesus. And then if I get to do a workout that day, that's great, but that's not where my priority needs to be. And it honestly has, like, when I do my quiet time first thing in the morning, it just completely changes my whole day. I feel like I'm more patient with River, with David, with myself. And I don't know, it's just so good for my soul to do it first thing in the morning. So that is what I'm gonna do now, and then he'll probably be up in the next 15 minutes or so. He usually takes a 30-minute nap, but I'm gonna enjoy some mama time. I don't even know why I'm surprised, because this always happens. The Lord always shows up and brings something to my attention. Like what I was just talking about is spending time with him first thing in the morning, and just being quiet and having that time with him. And then look what this is about. It says, be still and worship. Oh, my hand's shaky. But let me read it. It says, it was in the stillness and the quiet that we all experienced the sweetest worship I can remember. I recall not even being able to open my eyes. God moved in and we moved out of the way. And then one of the questions is there something you need to change in your life or ministry so that you can have time to be still and worship? And I just like, that's literally exactly what what I've been feeling for the last couple weeks, is like changing my priorities. What did I need to move out of the way to put him first? And that's exactly what I needed to move my desire to get back to my pre-baby body and work out and do all this. I need to move that aside and spend time with him, because if spiritually I'm not where I need to be in my relationship with him, nothing else matters. Like nothing else will fall into place. And I just like it. I had to share that because I cannot stress to you how many times this happens. Like something's heavy on my heart, or I'm talking to somebody, and then in my quiet time, he reveals like exactly those feelings. So he is so real and always present. That was exactly almost a 30-minute nap. He is so scheduled. And so I'm going to breastfeed him really quick. What we pretty much follow the taking care of baby schedule of sleep, eat, play during the day. So he's going to get fussy in a second because he will be hungry. And my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. Oh. Spirit lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon the waters wherever you would call me. Really? Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander. And my faith are you too obsessed with your mouth right now? Yeah. All right, I'm gonna take him outside in a couple of minutes, just to play on a blanket outside, but I need to pick up the living room. It's a disaster. So in the meantime, I'm putting him in front of the TV. I'm only gonna leave him there for like 10 minutes. It's totally okay. And he loves this show. He's so happy for about 10 minutes.
Yeah. Do you think we can get some milk to go with our cookies? Yeah. Let's go get our bottle. Okay.
So I'm gonna clean a little bit and then take him outside. It was exactly 9:38 when I walked in to put him down for his nap, and it's 9:40 now. I just literally put my hand on him and rocked him with my hand a little bit, and he fell right to sleep. So now I'm gonna quickly throw my hair up and try and get a little workout in while he's sleeping.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's always like springtime with you, making all things new. Your light is breaking through the dark. This love, it is sweeter than wine, bringing joy, bringing life. Your hope is rising like the dawn.
He just started stirring. You can't really see it. But it's only been about 20 minutes, which is a little bit of a short nap for him. So I'm gonna let him cry for 5 minutes and see if he puts himself back to sleep. There's the garbage truck. And if he doesn't, after 5 minutes, I'll go in and get him because he may just be taking a shorter nap, but I wanna see if he'll put himself back to sleep.
Your light is breaking through the dark. This love, it is sweeter than wine, bringing joy, bringing life. Your hope is rising light.
Okay, I cannot stress the Taking Care of Babies program enough. So I wish I would have done this in his first nap, but I honestly just completely forgot because we've just started using her program. But instead of just getting him up from his 25, 30-minute nap, I just laid my hand on him and gently rocked him while he was still in the crib and popped his passy in. I did that for 2 or 3 minutes and he went back to sleep. I'm just like in complete shock. But literally the first day and night that we started her program, he went the entire night without eating. He did wake up twice, but David just got up and did her little method in the middle of the night and he went back to sleep. So I cannot stress it enough. As a first-time mom, I had literally no clue what to expect about sleep patterns and whatnot. So I'm so excited. I get to finish my workout, do a little core, and then I'll go inside and finish up anything if he's still asleep. So, all right. So he probably only slept an extra 10 minutes, which isn't super long, but it was long enough for me to hop in the shower, rinse off, wash my face again, or I didn't wash it again, I just rinsed it off since it was sweaty. And also I'm just happy because he learned that he could go back to sleep, which is huge. So I'm breastfeeding him right now, and we will pretty much do that schedule the rest of the day, the sleep, eat, play, sleep, eat, play. I usually try and take him on a walk outside in the afternoon, but it's still raining, so I hope that clears up. And then another tip I learned from Taking Care of Babies is during the day, breastfeeding him in the nursery where there's less distractions, which this is probably distracting since I'm on video, but that way he eats more at each feeding instead of in the living room when he's like looking around, and it's supposed to help them sleep better at night if they're tanked up, full from the day. So he actually did, when we first started this, he ate like for 10 minutes longer when I nursed him in the nursery during the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That's pretty much our day to day. And if you like this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel.
For the first time.